In the criminal justice system, there were lots of things going on.
Jeff, get in here, please.
Damn it. We just fell asleep. Is it... Oh, dear.
How does this keep happening? Look at her. Hello? Oh, that was the last of the gluten-free sunflower bread. I was saving that for your lunch tomorrow.
Serves you right then. Sorry, honey. I'll buy my lunch. One less thing for you to do tomorrow. Now, go back to bed. I'll handle this.
Yeah, you better. Honestly, Jeff, it's not that I'm unsympathetic, but this is really creeping me out.
Come on. Wake up. Abby. Abby!
Jeff? It's not Saturday, is it?
It's 3 a.m. What the hell are you doing here?
You want a sandwich? Tastes weird.
No. Abby, do you know where you are?
Allie has soccer practice and I can't find her shoes. Maybe Mrs. Cooney put them in the wash. I'm so hungry. I'll pick a potato bread and Christie's after practice.
Carol! Carol! She seems really out of it. Should I call 911?
No, call Ted. Come on, Jeff. Did you really need me to tell you that? I have class tomorrow.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry. Go back to bed. Abby? Abby! I'm calling Ted. Jesus, Abby, you like a toddler. Hey, Ted. Who else? Take a look. Surprise! Yeah, she's here. You gotta do something, man. This is the second time this month. No, maybe put a little bell on her like a cat. No, I mean, this time she's just really spacey. I have no idea how she made it all the way over here without anyone noticing. I know, it's not your fault. No, you ever think about tying one ankle to the bed? Never, don't bother getting dressed. It'll be fine, you look like a match set. But no, don't wake Allison! The kid has enough stress as it is. I'm not dissing anyone, Ted, it's just a fact. Do we really need to get into this now? Your wife is just getting peanut butter all over our couch. Look, I throw her ass in a taxi, but if she woke up, I got a doctor. I don't know how these things work. Just get here. Right, see you. Abby. Come on, kid. Snap out of it. I don't have time for this shit. Carol! Carol!
What? Oh, I guess if you can't sleep, nobody sleeps. What is it?
It's really bad this time.
Oh. Abby? Abby! It's Carol. You're in our house. Your husband is on his way. Ted is coming, right?
Yeah. He's just a little worried about leaving Allison alone.
Why? Does she sleepwalk too?
No!
Well, Allie is 11 years old. She's not going to wake up at 3 a.m. and start eating Legos. Did you tell him to just leave her a note?
I didn't want to tell him how to parent.
She's your daughter, not his. Oh my God, the three of you belong in a mental ward. Call Abby.
Why, I know, locks, tomorrow.
You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so.
Jeff? What are you doing here?
I live here. Jesus, Abby.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, just be grateful you don't sleep in the nude.
Never again.
Ted is on his way.
No! No, call him. It's okay, I'll just go. Sorry, Jeff, I'm so sorry. Does Carol have a pair of pants and maybe some socks I can borrow?
She's not your size.
And socks?
And pants.
Oh, rub it in, why don't you? I know you married a stick insect.
I'm sure Ted is on his way by now. I'm gonna try and salvage what is left of my night. You can let him in. Give me your purse.
Why?
Keys. I really don't want to change the locks.
No, but Allison.
I don't work things out with Allison. As Carol said, she's 11. She can start coming here on her own.
Oh, Carol said. Well, maybe I'm not comfortable with my 6th grader coming to this neighborhood by herself.
And I'm not comfortable with my ex-wife making herself at home in my home.
It used to be our home.
That you left.
Because Carol came in.
But I'm not going there. Just give me the keys.
We can still have things here, you know. Furniture, that's mine.
It doesn't mean you have 3 a.m. visitation rights. You said leave it. You said Allison needs to see some familiar things, even though I redecorated.
Redecorated? Is that what you call moving a new woman into my house?
I thought we all got past this. It was water under the bridge. You moved on. I moved on. We agreed to co-parent amicably.
The TV is mine.
Technically, it's ours, since your dad bought it after we were married. But hey, you want the TV? Take the TV. We can afford to replace it. Damn thing's at least 20 years old.
I want it.
Fine. Good night, Abby. Talk to your doctor about this. Well, it's not a normal thing.
Oh, I got it! Sorry, it's just Ted.
We know! 3:22 in the morning!
Sorry! Bitch. Sorry.
Here's your coat. Let's go home.
Did you bring the car?
Of course I brought the car. I'm not in the habit of riding the trains in my pajamas like some people.
Good, because the TV is really heavy.
What are you talking about?
The TV. Jeff said I could have it.
No, not tonight, Abby. All right, it's a 3-floor walk up. We'll need a handcart or something.
No, he took my keys. I'm never setting foot in this house again. Are you going to help me or not?
I don't think you're thinking rationally right now. Let's go home. And no, take your coat.
Whose side are you on?
Your side. I am always on your side, even when you're wrong. It's just, it's late. Neighbors.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Abby! What are you stealing our TV?
Hi, Carol. Apparently, Jeff and Abby had a conversation.
My dad gave me this TV. My dad's gone, okay? His DNA is on this one too.
That was a lot of years ago, okay? You want it, okay by me, but Jeff will put it in the car when we drop off Allison on Sunday. You can't move it now.
Watch me.
Jeff! Jeff!
You're still here. Hi, Ted.
Hey, sorry about this.
You're giving her the fucking TV now?
Now? Not tonight. Come on, Abby. Go home. Get some sleep.
I need it. It's mine.
It's not like we don't have a TV, Abby.
I'm not leaving without it! For God's sakes, you know what? Just put on some shoes and get rid of the thing.
Who are you calling a thing? You look like a walking thermometer.
Abby, you are not yourself. Sorry.
Okay, stop apologizing for me. I am taking the TV. You gonna help or not?
It weighs like 100 pounds.
So does your wife, and you carry her just fine.
What's that supposed to mean?
Only that I worked my butt off while we were married, while Jeff worked on his non-existent novel, and now he seems to have no problem working a 40-hour week, so you can do your granolier-than-thou shit.
Fine. TV. Who needs sleep? Hold on.
Really, Abby, we are not the enemy. We love Allison, and we care about you. And I just think that
It's the meds.
I can speak for myself. My head is splitting. It's like 1,000 bees inside my skull. The doctor said the drug might make me a little bit irritable. Sorry about the thermometer crack. The red nightgown is actually really nice. I hate you for being so thin.
She hasn't slept in 3 days. I mean, not really. Last night, she had all the frozen vegetables, didn't even defrost them. Sleep eating. You ever hear of that?
no.
Of course not. She barely eats when she's awake. Sorry.
Let's blame the meds.
It's Matt's fault.
All right. Let's do this.
All right, I'll grab the front. Abby, just go downstairs and open the doors. The car's right outside.
Be careful. Okay, I mean it.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry about this, man. Fucking meds, you have no idea.
I think we have a pretty clear demonstration. Whatever. All right. You got it. All right. Wait. The lawyer. Carol.
Okay. You okay? I'll get the door. Oh,
Yeah.
careful, Jeff.
Oh.
Bad back. He was laid up most of last week. He really shouldn't be carrying anything at all.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
I'm fine. Okay. I'll back up. You watch where I'm going. Damn, this fucker's heavy. I feel like Laurel and Hardy in the music box. I'd step.
Just be grateful Abby's dad never gave you guys a piano. Heave and roll.
Honey. Carol. Lock the door. Sweetie.
Allison? Breakfast, sweetie. Oh, come and sit down, honey. All of your favorites this morning.
It's not Sunday. What's the deal?
Mom had a rough night last night. She hasn't slept yet.
What else is new? Wow, French toast at 7 a.m. Impressive.
French toast stuffed with Nutella, and there's crispy bacon and fresh orange juice. Default.
Okay, awesome. But I have like 5 minutes to eat this. I have study hall first period.
Oh, I'll write you a note if you want to sit down and have a nice leisurely breakfast. I feel like I hardly see you.
That's okay, Mom. It's delicious, but I'm meeting Xander before class. Hi, what's Dad's TV doing over there?
I told you, Mom had a rough night.
I just thought you should have it. It would be nice to have a TV in your room, right?
It's ginormous. Where am I supposed to put it? Besides, I just watch stuff on my laptop anyway.
Oh, I'm sure I can find a spot. You know your granddad bought this TV.
How long ago? It probably doesn't even have Wi-Fi. Granddad also bought my crib and a gazillion toys. You don't see them in my bedroom anymore, do you?
But I still have them in storage. I know the TV is heavy, but if we find
No offense, but I'd prefer if you didn't do your mom thing in my room today. There's stuff in there I don't want moved around.
afraid I'll find your drugs, your bondage outfits.
Come on. That's it. I don't want you to find the weed I'm selling in the lunchroom to the other 6th graders. God, I'm working on an art project. It's half done.
Can I look? I promise I won't touch anything.
Famous last words. Art is messy, Mom. I need everything just where I left it. I need my bed made, my sock drawer reorganized, or my bookshelf by size or color. What I need is for you to respect my space for a couple days.
Okay, fine. I can wait until it's finished.
It's due Thursday, so I'll have to bring it to Dad's Wednesday night. I'll send you a picture, promise. Gotta go. See you tonight. Love ya. Oh, bye, Ted.
Nice talking to you. Chinese or Mexican?
What?
For dinner, what's your pleasure?
Whatever. Actually, I'm fine with leftover French toast. Looks like Mom's made enough for a week. See ya.
Sweetie,
What?
you don't want to live at Dad's house, do you?
I do live at Dad's house Wednesdays and every other weekend.
But not all the time, right?
We're good, Mom. I do like this Nutella breakfast thing. Going in a good direction here. See ya.
Are we going to talk about last night, or?
Oh, I know, I was a little unhinged, sorry.
Unhinged doesn't begin to cover it. Look, honey, you are a danger to yourself. Riding those trains in a danger, cooking under the influence. I can't have anything happen to you.
I'll talk to the doctor about the meds. I need to sleep. I'll die if I don't get some sleep.
This is not sleeping. 2 nights ago, you were polishing the furniture and reorganizing the silverware. All the spoons wound up in the freezer.
I was multitasking. You should be grateful. When do I ever clean?
Last week, I caught you feeding the cat a can of tuna fish at 4 a.m.
So?
We don't have a cat. You and Jeff had a cat. Nobody has a cat anymore. Falcon died 2 years ago.
Right.
So what is it with you and Jeff all of a sudden? Are you still in love with him or something?
No! God, no! He's a pain in the ass. Manipulative, belittling, anal retentive.
He's really not all that bad.
You weren't married to him. You weren't there when I was pregnant and he was monitoring everything I ate. You weren't there when he gave me a thigh master for my birthday when Allison was 2. Like I had time for that, running after a toddler. And he couldn't manage to clean the cat box or wash a dish. It compromised his artistic integrity.
Okay, all right, I get it. Not Mr. Sensitivity. But hey, I love every atom of you. I mean, isn't that enough? Jeff is Carol's problem now. They seem happy.
Harry, you're so quickly. Look at her. She's a celery stalk. If that's what he wanted, how could he ever have wanted me?
Abby, people love who they love. Look at your friend Stacy, most annoying woman I know. Looks like Robert Crawford. Who is she married to? Mike, the male model. I mean, don't judge, just let it go. You don't want Carol's life, do you?
Obviously not. I bet she has never known the pleasure of a Krispy Kreme donut. The idea of being erased. I guess I'm just struggling with that.
This is where you lose me.
Okay, so a few weeks ago, I'm in the thrift shop on 50th and Broadway. You know, I like other people's stuff. I wander through in anticipation of a trinket that will give me that momentary feeling that I and only I have unearthed a treasure, a bargain. Some weird CD for Allison, but usually something for you. So I'm doing my first perusal when I see this big pile of picture frames. I know, like, we need picture frames, we don't have a single inch of wall space, but something drew me to these pictures. I look at them, and it's me. It's me and Jeff. That shithead donated all the picture frames, but didn't bother taking out the pictures. Here we were, in Honolulu, at Disney World, our wedding, the Thanksgiving when Uncle Chet was still alive. 3.5 years of my life casually thrown on the table. My memories selling for $3 a piece. I started bawling right there in the store. I mean, just because we're not together anymore doesn't mean those years were a failure, right? How can you just toss all that out without even asking me if I wanted them? So the manager of the store comes over and asks me if I'm okay. Obviously I'm not, which makes him very uncomfortable. So I show him the pictures. That's me. I'm sobbing. I pulled up the picture of me in my wedding dress and right next to my face so he can see. I have changed so much. I wish I appreciated how good I looked back then. I mean, I was young and thin.
Look, hindsight is a strange thing, okay? I mean, in 10 years you'll be saying the same thing about our wedding photos. We have to live in the here and now, okay? You are beautiful to me.
To you think subway wraps are beautiful.
Irrelevant! So what happened in the store?
Oh, Lord. This poor guy doesn't know whether to hug me or call the men in white coats. He's standing there, clearly embarrassed. Snot is literally pouring out of my face. He runs off and gets some tissues. Please just take the pictures, lady, he says, thrusting them in my face. Just take them. So So I do and leave the store, still sobbing like my entire family just died in front of me. It's not like I miss Jeff. I don't. We were a terrible couple. But the years. I want the years back. You got the best of me and you're stuck with what's left. It's not fair. I didn't try to erase him. How could he do that? I am the mother of his only child, for Christ's sake.
Where did you put the pictures?
In the linen cupboard, under all the towels. I knew you never looked there.
I think a family meeting might be in order.
I hate family meetings. I don't want to go over there. Carol always serves food and then sits there sucking on a carrot stick.
Okay, let them work here. Look, I have to get to work, and you have to get some rest. Okay, no more meds, all right? Even if you don't try to sleep, just rest your body. This is not good for either one of us. I love you too.
Love you too.
Oh, it's you. You're home early.
Pipers. What is going on here? Are you moving out?
Of course not, honey. Why would you think that? Do you want me to move out?
God, no. What's with the boxes?
Oh, I just didn't want to be surprised again. At least this way, I'll hear her if she's breaking and entering.
Honey, I took her keys. We don't need to barricade ourselves in here like we're fighting the zombie apocalypse.
Well, she could have made copies. You know, I'm afraid. Abby doesn't think very highly of me, you know. And maybe in one of those fugue states, I mean, I'm here all alone, and I just...
This is not a fatal attraction situation. Trust me. I mean, Abby, she doesn't hate you. It's me she's angry with.
Do you miss her?
Abby is my daughter's mother. I care about her, but I love you. And Abby needs some time to just adjust. She needs to know we have an open door policy here, but to respect our new lives. We're not shutting her out.
Yeah, but she's had plenty of time to adjust. Are you hearing me? I mean, your wife is afraid. I refuse to be afraid in my own house. I'm gonna do what I can to protect myself.
I hear you, but this is not the answer. To the fire hazard. We can't be moving boxes of stuff every time we come in and out of here. What's in here anyway?
No idea. I found them in the back closet.
Oh, my novel. That's where that wound up. My Star Trek flag.
No, put it back out. No.
Alright. The waffle iron.
Oh, yeah, now that we could use. I found a recipe for gluten-free sprouted spelt waffles.
God. Okay, these Tony Robbins videos, okay, these we can toss. I know that this is upsetting for you.
Upsetting. It's downright spooky. I hate to be taken unawares, honey. You know this. I don't like horror movies. No, very funny. Put it away. I don't like horror movies, much to your chagrin, and I don't like surprise parties, mine or anyone else's. You know, I meditate. I like to walk around the house in my underwear when Allison's not home.
I like that too.
This is our sanctuary. You know, we're building our life. Oh my God, enough. Listen, we're building our life. You, me, Allison, and maybe one of our own. Not now, but soon. You know, I have been thinking, but I can't. Not with her presence literally so present.
Well, it's a moot point now. She can't get in. I have her keys. I caught her unawares, so I'm sure that there are no copies. But if you'd be, feel better about, me changing the locks.
Yes, I would. Or else I'm going to start putting cleaning supplies where I keep the cashew, almond butter, and bread.
Okay then. First thing tomorrow. So, my Star Trek sweat.
Non-negotiable. Storage.
Yep, love you too, honey.
Love you too.
Any chance that, you made dinner, or can I take you out?
Oh, no need. I made spirulina tofu lettuce wrapped burritos with low-fat vegan cheese, black lentils, and green Harrison sauce.
Bring it on! Smells great!
Allie? Is my purple scarf out there? Oh! Never mind. I found it. You look nice. Got a Coco Chanel vibe going on. Without the German collaborator agent stuff. Thank you. Wanted to ask, what's with the boxes? Are you building a fort? Just purging a bit. None of your stuff, of course, but feel free to rifle through if there's anything you want to keep. I mean, honestly, I think your mom put that stuff in there for a very good reason, but found the nerd collectibles. Yeah, sorry to say that gene runs strong in this family. Where are you off to? Oh, Wednesday is my women's group. New book, Feminism Backwards in Heels. The new reign of glamour for the fashion-conscious activist. Sounds brilliant. Your mascara's smeared. What? Gotcha. Have fun. There is beetroot quinoa salad in the fridge. Where's your dad? Out. Out. Where? He didn't say, but he said, don't worry about me if you have to leave. I'm fine. He went out to get pizza, didn't he? No. Actually, yeah, he did. It's your body. If you want to poison it with gluten. Actually, there's no scientific data that proves conclusively that gluten is bad for you, unless you have celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity. Dad and I don't have any symptoms, so I think we're okay with pizza tonight. For now. But don't believe everything you read on the internet. School, science fair, did you know it's actually impossible to remove all gluten from food? Even teeny tiny breadcrumbs have some. I can show you the data I gathered on malabsorption and inflamed bowel disorder. Very informative. You know what? Enjoy your pizza. I should be back by around 10. I win, like shooting fish in a barrel. Pizza.
Sorry, honey, I forgot my keys. You got them home yet? Where's Mrs. Cooney? She shouldn't have left yet.
Mom, what are you talking about? Mrs. Cooney hasn't babysat me since I was 7. What are you doing here?
Parent-teacher conference ended early. So we get to have dinner together after all. Isn't that nice?
Mom, you haven't worked at that school in years. Sit down, Mom. Let me get you a glass of water. Mom? Mom, I need you to hear me. You need to wake up, Mom. Come on.
Pizza's here. Gluten police abated. Oh, not again. How did
I buzzed her in. I thought it was you. What do you mean, again? She's turning up here?
It's the meds. It's your mom, she just has no tolerance for them. They make people, some people sleepwalk, sleep, eat, even drive somewhere totally asleep.
And you neglected to tell me this? Why?
We just thought it was a temporary thing. We didn't want to worry you.
How long?
It's been a few months now. Not all the time, maybe once or twice, but in the last month, well, it's more frequent. I'm sorry, I should have told you.
I know she doesn't sleep. I can hear her at night, hanging around in the kitchen. She made brownies last week. Awful! I think she used mayonnaise instead of butter. Sea salt, no sugar. She said they were diet brownies. Yeah, because no one would eat them. Granddad used to see movies in his sleep. I would hear him laughing or yelling to turn the sound up or fix the focus. If I woke him up, he would be so sad. Did I ever do it? As a kid, I hear sleepwalking is very common in children.
No. You could sleep through anything. Thunderstorms, motorcycles, fights on the street. No. Your mom, she could hear you stirring in your crib before you even made a peep. This is not who she is. It's the damn meds. All right, enough is enough. Call her.
I did. Mom, see, no use.
On the phone, called her on your phone.
But
Trust me.
Child of
that's
mine.
her ringtone. Maybe any cheesier.
Have you heard mine?
Sweetie, hey, are you okay?
I am totally not okay, and neither are you. Sorry, Mom? You got to wake up.
Oh my god, oh no, oh honey. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm going. I smell pizza. Where's the help moms?
Is at her book club. Should I call Ted?
No! Please don't. He's going to freak.
Doubt it, Mom. Ted never freaks about anything. Mom, this is serious. Coming all the way out here, you could have walked onto the tracks, gotten hit by a car. You should have told me. Someone should have told me.
Okay, I am so embarrassed. Sweetie, this is not something an 11-year-old should have to handle.
I can handle things, Mom. I read about chemical dependence. I know you have to take at least 60 times the recommended dose of your med to overdose. But if you sleep drink, it makes things much worse.
I'll tell Ted to lock up the cupboard. I will fix this. I promise.
You can't promise anything when you're in a state. Behavioral changes happen, like cleaning. Dad, our house is spotless. It's freaky.
I better go. I never meant to interfere with your time with your dad and Carol. I'm glad you know, Allie. Humiliated beyond belief, but glad. Thanks for not ratting me out, Jeff.
Chemical imbalance is nothing to be ashamed of, Mom. It's all about neurotransmitters. I read up on them when I heard you cleaning the oven at 4 a.m. We should. We need to talk about this. Just us. Family. Can she stay, Dad?
Fine. Sure, stay for dinner.
Well, Caroline?
She's out being a fashionable feminist bibliophile. We have plenty of time. She still moves her lips when she reads.
Hey! Are your meds in your purse? I think they should stay here, for safety's sake. If you're at home, you'll sniff them out. You are a bloodhound.
I can't go cold turkey. These sleep states are my only moments of peace. my dreams were all still together. I dream I'm still a teacher. I have a daughter who never leaves my side and can't go to sleep without kissing me goodnight. I'm needed everywhere, at home, at work.
Please, Mom, give Dad your meds. It's okay. Meds should be out of your system in about 14 hours. It will be an adjustment, but I'll help. I promise.
All right, what's wrong with me? I just try to hold on to people after they've left. When they're here, I push them away.
Well, the brain is a complicated organ. Sometimes it magnifies the good times and eliminates the bad to help us push through. I haven't left you, Abby. We left a marriage.
Seems like some people disconnect easier than others.
What do you mean?
I mean this.
Where did you? Oh dear. Allison, I think that you should put the pizza in the oven and keep it warm.
Fine, but there's really no need to exclude said child from the domestic squabble. I trust that we will be civil. Anyone want some whole beetroot quinoa salad? No, not going.
Okay, there is an explanation. It would be very easy to blame Carol. But the fact is, it's my fault. I told her to dump the frames and I forgot to take the pictures out. Look, I have copies of them all. They're on my hard drive and Allison has copies too.
Yeah, but I don't really care about pictures that were before my time.
You're right when I'm gone.
The thing is, I don't need photos to remind me of the good times. The memories, they're in here. Not in picture frames, and our marriage lasted as long as it should have. And we have a charming and, often surly preteen who is a constant reminder of our favorable and not so favorable qualities.
Hey!
Mostly favorable. And unlike most divorced couples, we're friends. Or at least I consider us friends.
My memories are forever circling around me, like a shark, smelling blood, waiting to tear me apart.
Sooner or later, we all have to let go of some of our past, Mom. There are video games I'll never get to play again because my new computer just doesn't support them. It sucks. I remember when I was like 5, you got me a red balloon like in the movie, and I wouldn't let you tie it on my wrist. I was gripping it so tight, the string just slipped through my fingers. I started crying, and you told me to look up and watch it fly away. How it loved being free. And as it passed through the clouds, you told me Granddad would be enjoying that balloon any minute. Well, I know that the last part is bullshit because the atmospheric pressure would pop a helium balloon at about 6 miles high. But the idea was nice. I guess balloons are a kid's life lesson about letting go. Maybe relationships are just a grown-up version of balloons.
How did you get to be so damn smart?
I just had better parents than you did. That and the internet.
Kid's right. Letting go is not letting go of memories. Those are with us always. Or at least until dementia sets in. You're happy with Ted, aren't you?
He's perfect for me.
He's okay.
And you're happy with?
I am. She's quirky. And the health stuff. Hey! But her heart is in the right place.
She's okay, Mom. She's not you, but she's okay. Ted's okay too. Not as cool as Dad.
Well, that would be close to impossible. The important thing is our significant others both love Allison. And, Carol puts up with me. I'm not easy to live with, remember?
I do.
Okay, before you guys get all sappy, can we consider this matter temporarily settled? Because I don't know about you, but I'm starving and that pizza is not going to eat itself.
Is it from Reggio's? Because that place is the best.
Half mushroom and spinach, half pepperoni. Hey Dad, can I flush some of this quinoa salad down the toilet and tell Carol we really enjoyed it?
That is very thoughtful, dear. Go right ahead. Not too much, though. You gotta keep it real. Wine?
Better not. Sort of mix. The meds are still in my system. I'm liable to do something crazy. Pass the oregano?
Abby. It's okay, come on, come in here.
I can't.
Shh, just breathe.
I hate breathing.
Just try to be still. Enjoy it for a
I'm
moment.
going to be so crabby.
We'll get through it.
I'm so tired.
I know. It's okay. I'm here.
How do you even put up with me?
I love you.
Even that shit crazy me?
Especially crazy you. But I prefer unmedicated crazy. Sorry to get all metaphorical, but life, it's a seesaw. Up and down, remembering and forgetting. But you can't ride a seesaw on your own. You get off, and the other person is stuck on the ground.
I loved running up and down the seesaw by myself. Finding that moment when it tipped downward, trying to find the balance.
You have a counter for every positive thing I say. Are you sure you're not still in love with Jeff?
I was in love with the memory. I'm not sure if I was remembering something I had or something I lost. I want to be here in this moment and the next moment with you. God, I'm getting sappy. I must be really tired.
Lie down.
I think I can actually fall asleep. Will you read to me?
Sure. Yeah. How is Infinite Jest?
No, something boring, something you wrote.
Thanks for that. Hey, here's how's this? My latest, the comprehensive appeal of inferential statistics.
Sounds sexy.
There is always some conjecture with statistical models and unidentifiable factors. Inherent noise and errors make our predictions less certain. Standard deviation is a measure of dispersion, similar to measuring the variance of the width of the technicalities of statistics with real-world analogies. Without the use of linear algebra, in such cases, the absence of normality is not abnormality.
short, like 10-minute talk back. So Linda, do you want to come up? Yay. Yeah. Have a seat. I guess the point of a talk back, unless Linda has specific questions, is just to find out what worked or what didn't work, or what you might like to see more of. But I'm going to start with my mentor and friend, Linda Crawford, because without her, nothing would ever get written on my end. So would you take over?
Okay, so mine was the first play, The Rewrite, and Bambi's was Wonder Woman. And we'd love to hear maybe a few comments about each, anything that really stood out for you, perhaps to start with, that you liked in The Rewrite, or any questions you might have of the director, actors, or me. We're ready.
Been a long night.
Yes, Renee.
I just love that whole idea of the rewrite, where Euripides, the way you said it, the way you addressed the question of how we perceive through a playwright's choices, things that people begin to take for truth. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes not even a playwright, novelist, story, and to be able to have that character come in who is so vilified in so many ways, and be able to confront that, I just thought that was awesome.
Just to comment, that moment where Euripides says it was within the realm of possibilities that action was possible, I thought it was really compelling. I can't even put words to it, but it really moved me. That seemed to be the crux of it. So it wasn't true, but it could have been.
Which kind of tells you about the writer's problem, doesn't it? It's the realm of possibility. I mean, where do you find a particular truth that you focus on? I think I thought that was brilliant too. When I first read this play, I was just so fascinated by this wonderfully imaginative premise of Medea hunting Euripides down in hell. I couldn't resist it.
One more maybe? Anybody have any confusion or anything you would have liked more?
I just wanted to ask where you got the idea from originally.
Well, there's a competition every year for plays from this company called Red Bull, and they want plays that deal with classical topics. And so I wrote that in hoping that they would use my play, but they didn't. But I kept working on the play, so that was the impulse, was writing it, hoping to get it into Red Bull. But then, they only use 10-minute plays, and it actually grew some from there anyway, so it was good.
I loved it.
Thank you. Anything else? Yes, one more, Alessandra.
I totally loved Medea's entering, and it's not a quote feminist play per se, but I loved her having been misrepresented over time. And that was without being at all heavy-handed.
You didn't find it a feminist play? I did. Maybe it's because I'm myself.
So much more than.
But I thought a very intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, it was not a slap you in the face feminism. It was just a wonderful picture of how a view of a woman is distorted by the writing of a man.
I'm going to switch it over to Bambi now. Bambi Everson's play Wonder Woman.
Okay.
festival because there was no sound. Did a really great job. This is the first time I've ever worked with a minor person, and I just thought she was. And her parents for supporting her. She was a joy to work with, and clearly smarter than me.
She's a major to us.
The one question I think that we had before, when I did this play, is that were the characters believable to you? Was it believable that she was a science nerd? Was it believable that, were they believable to you, or was it confusing? That's all. Yes?
They were very believable, and I found the subject matter compelling, and I actually thought you should make it longer.
So if I was to, what would you like to see more of besides Ava?
It sort of has a 3-act structure to it anyway, or it's starting to form itself into acts. And I think the material, you're very funny. I mean, they all have laugh out loud funny lines, and I love the way you toss them off and you underplay them. It's very, very, and you all are wonderful at doing it, by the way. It was really,
Yeah, they are.
They really,
I'm
really-
so happy. You're out there, hire them.
Correct.
They're all wonderful.
but I think you should think about expanding into a full-length play. I think there's way, way, way enough material to just dive in deeper in each of the sections. That's what I would
Okay,
say.
well, that's something to think about. Thank you. We have time for like one more thing, and then we have to scoot out of here by 8:30 because there's another show moving in. So if there's nothing else, I thank you so much. So if anybody has anything that they want to tell me, this Cafe 28 is right on the corner. And once I clean up this stuff, I'll be hanging there for a while. Everybody's welcome. We got nice upstairs. Thank you for being here.